All of us have to sacrifice now to prevent them from coming to us.
We all have to sacrifice now to prevent them from coming to us. That is the last comment you just heard from Labour Party presidential candidate talking about Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, and who happens to be the founder and the brain behind the obedient movement. Okay, and just this weekend it was in WARRI. WARRI is a place in Delta State, south of Nigeria, and he went there on a mission. What is this mission? There are these two, let me say, communal battles or communal war between two communities, and he just went there to see where he could at least settle the issue between these two communities. And like some persons who do not know, peterobi is gifted with that talent of bringing peace to a particular place where there's no peace, trying to talk to people, trying to be that mediator. Yes, they're called mediator of maybe any misunderstanding between two parties. So he went there and he saw various places. I still have a video I will have to show us where he was seen in ShopRite, in WARRI, and many other places. But for now, I want to share with us what he did and what he said to the rival communities, and how he settled the whole issue, and how he made peace to come back to these two communities after a long while of battling who is wrong or who is right. Okay, so that's what I've come to share with us. I just want us to please sit back, take our popcorn, and at least hear what transpired on that day, what the commentator said, what the chief said, what the leaders of the group said, how they all saw his coming, what they gave, the accolade they gave to him, thanks they gave to him, etc, etc. I just want us to watch this video so you can get a full gist of what really happened when Peter Obi visited WARRI in Delta State. Okay, just watch with me. Also, have not subscribed, please, I beg you, subscribe to our various social media platform, follow us on other social media platform, always share our content so that we can bring more of this to you. Okay, till I come away next time, till you see me your screen, guys, let us just watch this video together.
All of us have to sacrifice now to prevent them from coming to us, to consume everybody and follow the anarchy. They won't differentiate anybody. Whether you're a good governor or you're a bad one, you go. That you can explain to God in heaven. But here, they will take you away. So it is important that we do the right thing to make the place work for everybody. It's already happening in the north, it's happening everywhere. It is the poverty in the north that is causing problem everywhere. It's the poverty in the east that is causing problem. It's the poverty in everywhere that is causing problem. All these things you see, agitation is poverty. We need to deal with it and do the right things so people to be able, and people like you will help us with your expertise and everything. So I will be coming for this. But I was so glad when I was telling him when I was seeing on the cola gift and everything. I said I'll be visiting very much every day. The way the country is going, I have to be coming very frequently. At least I've come to my father and complain and say, he come to me. I'll show you the next time. I'm not being in a hurry to go. I'll be coming to stay. And I'll see everything. And I thank all of you. This is a very wonderful welcome and everything. And I remain very, very grateful. I've told my brother, I said, Ben, these people elected you. Let me say to you, just stay close to them. Stay close to them. It is the people that elected you. Always stay with the people. Always be part of them. And don't play party politics after election. These people who are local government chairmen today, they might be in different parties. I don't know party after election. On the day of election, we'll talk about party. After election, we're all the same thing. Local government chairman, you, Ben, you, Brad, here to help the people. Help them to build a better. If you don't have, please be with them. Show them that you're part of them. That's what the friends. That's what I do in my state, that I do in the country. I thank all of you for the opportunity of this wonderful reception. Being received by chairman of local governments, I'm grateful. You would have said maybe this man is in Labour, you are in PDP or in APC. Those things that I just named were all the same thing. So let us build a society where our children will live in. Our children doesn't carry ABC to school. They don't carry PDP to school. They don't carry Labour to school. What they want is good school. What they want is good teachers. And nobody, that's what we need. A good Nigeria. May God continue to bless all of us and keep blessing and keeping your majesty. We want to continue seeing you in this your majestic look. Thank you and God bless you.
Sir, we understand that you just finished a meeting with His Royal Majesty, the Pharaoh of OBI WARRI Kingdom, and we are curious to know about the outcome of the meeting, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. We came as a delegation of over 40 million Ijaw people across all the states that are home to Ijaw people. And the purpose was to actually have first-hand information on the ongoing Ubujo-Alaja crisis. We've listened to them. We've also seen things for ourselves. And we are curious that this crisis is not just beginning. And by special grace of God, there have been interventions in the past. We have extant boundary laws of 1946, 1951, and also 1955, all clearly spelling out clear boundaries between these two communities. We are also aware of the fact that in 1988, the Ubujo people, by lease, gave out portions of land to the then government. And all of these are gazetted. It's also interesting to also note that the successive governments in Delta State, starting from 1996, then again in 2008, and last by the Okowa's administration of in 2016, set up different panels of inquiry on this same subject matter. And the reports of these panels are similar. The ownership of this land in dispute is clear. Then the areas in dispute, which is just about 800 hectares of land, are clearly mapped out. Recommendations are also made as to what to be done as to those areas they refer to as buffer zones. I think the problem with this crisis is that government is weak at implementing the findings of its own panel of inquiries.
Okay. Recently, the Urhobo Progressive Union made some statements that caused tension between the Ijaw, particularly the Ijaws in Odu local government area. They are in panic. What is the take of the INC in regard to that issue?
Okay, when the video that went viral got to us, I personally called the president of UPU and asked questions. And he told me very categorically that it's not part of that declaration. He never authorized it. It was not done on his behalf. And that he reassured me of efforts we can put together to harmonize ourselves. As a matter of fact, we've seen several refutas in the social media by very prominent urhobo leaders. So for us, I think the Ijaw people don't have any business fighting the urhobos. The urhobos and the Ijaws have lived together. They have done so many things together. They have married themselves. They've had markets together. In fact, there are certain utensils, cooking utensils and market items that we share in common. And it is also the truth that there's no Ijaw community that you don't have urhobos. If you go to Yanagwa, you have so many urhobos. There's no Ijaw community you have urhobos. In the same manner that you have Ijaws. So for anybody to declare a war between the urhobos and the Ijaws, I think that person's brain must be examined. The consequences are too grievous to be imagined. So right now, we are even supporting the ongoing efforts of the traditional rulers of Ijaw and urhobos. We held a meeting yesterday. The resolutions are acceptable to us, and we are also praying that they should see the process through. The INC, as a body, will always preach and advocate for peace, dialogue, and any civil, legal process of bringing this crisis to a knot. It's enough of this. And in doing that, the government has a trust jaws. You have the Kwales, you have so many other ethnic groups in this state, and it must be fair to everybody. And we know from experience that Sheriff is a lover of the people. He's a grassroots person. He's a very pragmatic leader. And I'm sure in no distant time he will do the needful so that this crisis that we see today will be a thing of the past. We're also calling on the National Boundary Commission, because by implication, the boundary dispute is not between two communities. It's between two local government areas. And I'm sure if other over 700 local government areas in this country have clear boundaries, why should that of Udu local government and that of WARRI South local government area, Southwest local government, local government areas be different? Let the National Boundary Commission establish the boundaries. In fact, where we are, we need government to be straight and strong. Yes. Is it because the reports favor the minorities that are hopeless and helpless? Are we saying by extension that minorities don't have a right in this country? Can't they implement it because they think we are weak? But I want to tell the world that we are not weak. Obuja people are not alone.
Hands up.
Yeah.
They are not alone. That is the truth. Ijaw nation will not attack, but the Ijaw nation will not sleep and allow anybody to attack us. Examples are everywhere. Those who have tried us in the past, we give good accounts of the true nature of the German. We will not attack anybody. That is the truth. But don't attack us. Don't. Because it is in our DNA. It's in our DNA to respond. To respond to any attack.
Sir, at this point, there is anxiety and fear on the land. Your message to the Obuja Warri Kingdom and the Ijaws at large?
The message is very clear. We must be vigilant. We must be strong. Ijaw means truth. Ijaw means justice. And Ijaw has a God of justice who has always fought for us. This, if you call it a fight, is a fight in defense of what God has given to us. God, in His infinite mercy, who gave us, handed over this land to us, will protect us, protect the land, and protect us. We have no fears about that. In as much as we don't go after another person's property. The German does not claim what does not belong to him. But that which God has given to him, we defend it. We defend it, and we are resolute. The entire Ijaw nation is resolute.
Hands up.
Yeah.
It happened in Akwa Ibom. They tried to take over our land. Go there and tell them their experience.
Thank you very much, sir. That's a very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That'll be all for now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This is Baramatu Voice right in Obujo, Warri Kingdom. We are the traditional headquarters at this moment. The Ijaw National Congress, led by Professor Benjamin Okaba and other of his entourage, are here to consolidate and give hope to the Obujo people that the government is on it, the very matter, and other stakeholders on this very matter for peace. And the Ijaw traditional rulers and the urhobo traditional rulers are working in synergy to bring peace for this very all-important issue that is creating tension in the whole of Delta State. The Baramatu Voice is live at this moment, bringing the press briefing of the Ijaw National Congress, INC, here in Obujo at the palace of Amankosu Mombeni III, Asiaye Enaimo, right in Obujo. And briefly, before we go, the INC presidents have spoken and give hope to the Ijaws that there will be peace. All right. Yes, briefly, yes, a remark has been made by the Ijaw National President, INC, Professor Benjamin Okaba, for peace in both lands.
Yes.
Brief words.
Yeah, we are very comfortable. Peace we truly seek, and that is what we need. There are legitimate ways of going about your fighting for your properties, if at all, and that is what we do. That is what we desire, and I think the visit was to come to reinforce what our traditional fathers have done, and I think that it's a very nice one, and we support the traditional rulers and let them be firm to put this crisis to a stop.
Your name, sir?
I am Honorable Friday there, the chairman of Obujo Clan INC. Thank you very much.
And today, still on the issue of age-long crisis between the Obujos and the Alaja people in the local government. And today, the Ijaw National Congress, INC, in conjunction with other key stakeholders for peace building and peaceful coexistence of these two community ethnic nationalities that have lived together, intermarried together, play politics together, and over the years have been doing things together. And the national INC, the National Ijaw National Congress, is in conjunction with the traditional rulers of Delta State, both the Ijaws and the urhobos, for peaceful coexistence. It came to consolidate on the communique for peace, and that has been the message by the INC. Strategic workforce and peace building is key to development. Without peace, there will be no development. That has been a very strategic way of harmonizing people. Yeah, in Obujo, the Ijaw National Congress, INC, has come to consolidate and work together for peace building and call on Delta State government to intervene in this age-long crisis between the Ijaws and the urhobos.